How to wake up without feeling tired. You've probably clicked on this video because you're tired of tossing yourself around the bed the whole night without being able to sleep. However, when you do sleep, you wake up tired. I understand it's frustrating, but in this video, I'll talk to you about some tips that'll help you sleep and wake up without feeling exhausted. Preparation. Stop whatever you're doing, close your eyes, put your phone aside, and listen to this video with full focus. The exercise for the video is to write all 5 steps down on a piece of paper because this video is an exercise. It'll help you remember and enforce the steps we'll be taking to start waking up earlier. Make sure to write the last one down, as this one may be the most important one. Step 1. Be realistic. The first thing we can do is to set a time. We need to have a target in our mind that we will get up at this specific time. But choose a realistic time. Don't listen to the spiritual gurus online who say that we have to wake up at 5 in the morning if we want to succeed. No, pick a time that suits you. If you have a class in the morning, waking up an hour or 2 before is perfectly fine. We can wake up any time between 6 and 11 a.m., depending on our schedule. The most important thing is not the time when we wake up. Instead, it is us waking up around the same time every day. Personally, I'm a very social person, so I often hang out with friends a little late and get in bed at around midnight. I've been waking up around 10 a.m. every day and has been working out perfectly for me. So bring out a sheet of paper and write a time on it on which you want to wake up. Step 2. Set alarms. Now the second step, set up alarms. I know it's annoying to wake up by a loud alarm, but we all have to push through it. Trust me, it'll only be hard the first couple of times and then we'll get used to it. This is because if we follow these instructions, our body will eventually develop a habit of waking up around the same time. I had to go through this annoying phase as well. However, I no longer use alarms because they force us to wake up in the middle of a sleep cycle. But I would recommend people who have really messed up sleep schedules to set alarms. Now add that you've set up alarms on your sheet of paper. Step 3. Exposing yourself to sunlight and exercising. Okay, we set our target and woke up at the time we wanted. Now, there are 2 things that we must do. First, get out in the sun. Exposing yourself to the sunlight will make you feel more active, as when sun rays reach our eyes or our skin, our bodies start to produce a hormone called cortisol. Cortisol is the hormone that is responsible for making us feel more energized. However, this certainly does not mean that we have to go out in the morning and start jogging under the sun. Just sitting down next to a window is enough. A study published in 2013 by the American Academy of Sleep Medicine compared the performance of office workers who did not sit next to windows and workers who did. After evaluation, it was revealed that the office workers who sat next to the windows had 173% more exposure to sunlight and slept approximately 46 minutes more. This is because when our bodies are exposed to sunlight, they produce a hormone called melatonin. I've noticed this effect personally as well, which is why my workbench is placed beside the window in my room. That's exactly where I'm sitting as I record this video. The more melatonin, the more sleep you'll get. Add this to your sheet of paper. Tomorrow morning, I'll get up and sit down next to the window to have breakfast. Second, we need to release cortisol the whole day to feel active. I have the perfect way of doing so. Exercise. When we put our bodies under any kind of intense pressure, a ton of cortisol is released. According to a study at Appalachian State University, people who exercise early in the morning fell asleep faster, slept longer, and had a deeper sleep cycle as well. The 4th thing you'll add to your paper is exercise. This does not mean that we have to get up at 5 in the morning and start exercising. It just means that we should do some kind of exercise for at least 10 minutes whenever we wake up in the morning. Step 4. Limit caffeine, dim lights, and lower body temperature. Ideally, we need to naturally get tired as the evening comes around, so we are easily able to sleep. However, this is only possible by doing 3 things, the first of which is limiting our caffeine. We don't have to cut out caffeinated products, but it is recommended to consume any caffeine before noon. This is because caffeine works by blocking a special chemical in our bodies produced throughout the day that makes us feel sleepy. This is why a cup of coffee in the morning helps us feel awake. The real problem with coffee is that it has a half-life of around 6 to 8 hours. This means that if we drink a cup of coffee around 5 p.m. and try to sleep at midnight, only half of the caffeine would have left our body. The other half that stays in our body will lower the quality of our sleep and we'll end up waking up feeling more tired than awake. Second, control the lightings of your surroundings. Blue light, which is emitted from most of our devices like phones and laptops, reaches our eyes. It tricks our brain into thinking that it's still morning and our body does not produce melatonin. Now, I'm not going to say that every one of you watching this video should turn off your devices at 7 p.m. because let's be honest, none of us will do that. However, what we can do is control the lighting in our room or around our house. The best thing to do, and what I, myself, have done is that I've bought bulbs that are blue light free. I always turn them on after the sun goes down, and it helps make a more relaxed environment. Another thing that really helped me a lot was buying a sleep mask. It helps to block even a tiny ray of light from reaching your eyes. Third, lower our body temperature. I know some people might already do this, but taking a shower before bed is one of the best things we can do to improve our sleep. When our bodies are ready to sleep, our core temperatures drop. Knowing this, we could do several things that could help lower our body temperature, like turning on a fan, or an air conditioner, or taking a shower. Showering helps lower our body temperature when we get out of the shower, because the water on our body starts to evaporate, and thus lowers our body temperature. Step 5. Falling asleep. Now the final step, falling asleep. After we follow these steps for some days, our bodies will automatically start feeling more tired and sleepy close to bedtime. When this happens, we must turn off all the lights and get into bed. The single biggest culprit to our destroyed sleep cycle is our phones. Keep in mind, do not look at your phone or turn on the TV in bed. Any light that reaches your eyes will make it much harder for you to fall asleep. Also reducing the quality of your sleep. Yes, it's going to be tough. You want to play video games, scroll through social media, watch a YouTube video on your phone, or watch this new Netflix show that you've been wanting to watch. However, if you want to reach the goal that you've clicked on this video for, you have to push through it. These steps have changed me from a teenager who played video games the whole night and slept the entire day to a guy waking up at 9 o'clock every morning. There is an alternative way that I use to fall asleep as well. I close my eyes, put headphones on, and listen to podcasts, stories, or ebooks that help me sleep. I've been doing this for many years, and it always works like a charm. You don't have to pick up your phone again and again. Just set up a playlist and play it when you're about to go to sleep. And don't forget about noting these things down on paper. That's the most important bit that we can do to help ourselves. That's all I had to say for this video. I hope it helped. Thanks for watching. Peace.